Hi there, it's Elise Kopp, your realtor here in Las Vegas. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me here on my channel. If you're new, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Either way, I'm happy you're here with me today. Now, for today's video, you guys, we are actually in one of the luxury neighborhoods here within Ascension. We are at the Pointe at Ascension by Pulte Homes. And before we dive into everything you need to know about the community we're going to see today, I do want to take this time to introduce myself. If you are new to my channel, my name is Elise Kopp. I am a Las Vegas realtor and a native here in the Greater Vegas Valley. Absolutely love living here in Las Vegas. So if you find yourself potentially considering making a move to the Greater Vegas area, I will leave my phone number here on the screen. I'd love to learn a little bit about your story, where you're coming from, to see if we're a good fit and if the Greater Vegas area just might be the right fit for you. Also, if you enjoyed today's video, would so appreciate it if you could leave a thumbs up on today's video and subscribe to my channel. It helps the channel out a ton, you guys. It's free and your support means the world to me. So now that we got that covered, let's talk a little bit about the Pointe at Ascension. Now, if this is the first time you're hearing about Ascension, I do want to give you some brief overview on the community itself. Now, Ascension is a luxury resort style neighborhood here in Summerlin South in the 89135 zip code. Highly desirable zip code. It's one of the highest performing zip codes when it comes to real estate in the Greater Vegas area. And that's because you are minutes away from Downtown Summerlin, which is the largest outdoor shopping district, minutes away from the Las Vegas ballpark, which is where our aviators play, minutes away from Red Rock Casino and Resort, minutes away from Red Rock Canyon. The list goes on, you guys. And in addition to that, you have really easy access to the 215 beltway, which gets you to and from the Las Vegas airport and the Strip very quickly. Now, one of the reasons Ascension is so highly sought after is because new construction in Summerlin South is really rare. This is the only brand new build community here in Summerlin South at this time. And the reason for that is because most of Summerlin South is already sold out. And because the land is so scarce, it is also very expensive. So there was tremendous demand for this community. One of the other Pulte Homes villages, Incline at Ascension, which I have filmed a video on in the past. So if you'd like to learn more about that neighborhood, please feel free to check that video down in the description box below. If you'd like to learn about the community, the HOA, the types of homes offered, that community is fully sold out, Incline at Ascension, but they do offer resale homes, so that is definitely an option we can explore. But my point being, before I got sidetracked on Incline, is going to be the fact that the first weekend that Incline at Ascension had their grand opening, there was an interest list of over 500 folks interested in purchasing in the community. So very strong demand is my point. Very similar here at the Pointe at Ascension. They are actually closing out this community. So there are a total of 8 home sites left, along with the model homes that we're going to be seeing today. So definitely something to keep in mind. If you love the idea of new construction, but you don't want to deal with dirt and construction for years and years to come, this could be the perfect fit for you. Now, in terms of the amenities here at Ascension, you are going to have a clubhouse, which is going to have fitness center, pool, spa, golf simulator, all sorts of activities and amenities within the club. So if you really like the idea of resort style living, you like the idea of being in a luxurious, all age community, this could be a really good option for you, especially for my 55 plus folks who may be considering retirement here in Las Vegas. If you love the idea of resort style living, but you don't necessarily need the age restriction that comes with the 55 plus community, Ascension is a really good option, especially if you love the idea of being in Summerlin. Now, the clubhouse here at Ascension is scheduled to open sometime summer 2026. We don't have an exact date yet, but those amenities are coming very soon. So definitely something to keep in mind if you're exploring the neighborhood. One of the other nice things about Ascension is going to be the fact that this is going to be a staffed gated entry. So if you like the idea of being in a safe, secure environment, safety and security is taken seriously here. So definitely something to consider. You are also minutes away from the Summit Club, which is the most exclusive luxury development here in the greater Vegas Valley. Also minutes away from the Ridges. We have a couple 55 plus communities here in 89135 as well, including Trilogy at Summerlin, Sienna here in Summerlin. So just keep that in mind. If this is not necessarily the community for you, we have several other options here in the surrounding areas. I'd love to help you in that discovery process. Leave my phone number here on the screen. That way we can connect when you're comfortable and ready. All right, so let's talk a little bit about the homes offered here at the Pointe at Ascension. You're going to have a total of 4 floor plans. They are all going to be single story, single family detached homes. Now, in terms of base prices, you are going to be running anywhere from 1.955 to 2.1 on the base price. Just keep in mind, base prices are your number to get into the home. Does not include modifications and upgrades and any lot premiums that might be associated with your home. So if you'd like to know exactly how much those upgrades may run you, we can absolutely price out a home so you know exactly what that number may look like. General rule of thumb is typically 15 to 20%. And then in terms of lot premiums in this community, they range, I mean, anywhere from $125,000 all the way up to $800,000. So it's really going to come down to what is most important to you, upgrades wise and in a home site, and I will be able to help you in that discovery process. Now, one of the other nice things about the Pointe in Ascension, especially if you are familiar with some of the other neighborhoods here in Ascension, is going to be the fact that every single home site is situated on minimum a 1/4 acre lot. So if you like the idea of having more land, more space, you may want to put a pool in your backyard, or you just like the idea of having room, maybe you've got pets, definitely something to consider. Now, in terms of homes, you're going to be ranging anywhere from 3,475 square feet all the way up to just over 4,000 square feet. 3 of the floor plans in this community are modeled, so we're going to be seeing all 3 of them together. Now, your smallest floor plan is going to be the Royalty, which is going to be 3 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, a 3-car garage, and that is going to be your 3,475 square foot home. That is going to run you a base price of $1.995. The Dignitary is going to be your second floor plan. This floor plan is not modeled. If you'd like to see exactly what this floor plan looks like, or you'd like to see one that's either under construction or completed, let me know and I will be able to accommodate. Now, this home is just over 3,900 square feet. It is 4 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms, and a 3-car garage. Now, the Dignitary is currently being offered at $2.053. The next floor plan is going to be the Kingsgate. The Kingsgate floor plan is 3,966 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, and a 3-car garage. Kingsgate floor plan is currently being offered at $2.079. And the final floor plan is going to be the Luminary, which is 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, a 3-car garage. This is the largest floor plan in the community. You're at just over 4,000 square feet with this floor plan, and the current base price is being offered at $2.1. So those are going to be our 4 floor plans, you guys. We are going to take a look at the 3 that are modeled in just a moment. Just keep in mind that right now builders are offering a ton of incentives. Also, just want to share that I am a buyer's agent, you guys. I do not represent the builders. So if you like the idea of having 0 fee representation and learning exactly how I can go to bat for you when it comes to new construction and the nuances you need to know, whether it be inspections, contingency, so on and so forth. I'd love to be your one-stop shop and guide you through that discovery process. Now that you know a little bit about Ascension, you know a little bit about the surrounding area, you know about the homes, I do want to share one last tidbit. HOA here in Ascension is going to be $322 a month. That does cover access to the club and all the activities and amenities there, along with the staff gated entry. So you get quite a bit for your $322 a month here in Ascension. Now that you've got the full breakdown, you guys, as to what you need to know about this community, let's go do the fun stuff. Let's go see the model homes. I will see you on the other side, and let's go do the fun stuff. Come along. did you think? If you could see yourself here at the Pointe at Ascension, I will leave my phone number here on the screen. Would love to connect with you, learn a little bit about your story, see if this might just be the right community for you. If it's not, just keep in mind that we have all sorts of other options all over the greater Vegas Valley. If you like the idea of being in an amenity-rich community, we have so many other options that I'd be happy to share with you as well. So, with all that being said, just want to thank you for taking the time to watch today's video. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye.